What's up, YouTube? It's the Console Samurai, and I got a chance to see Furious 7, the new movie from the Fast and Furious franchise, obviously. And I really enjoyed it. It was a really good movie. It might actually be one of the best ones of the franchise, at least in my opinion. Um, Jason Statham was new to the series, as was Tony Jaa and Jimon Hounsou. I think that's how you pronounce his name. They were all new to the series, and Tony Jaa is a hell of a badass. If you've seen him in Ong Bak or The Protector, or well, a couple other movies he's been in, but those are the two that come to mind. He was in some really cool fight scenes, mostly with Paul Walker's character. Um, Jason Statham was in it. He played a character very similar to the character he played in Transporter, and there were some really cool fight scenes with him and The Rock, him and Vin Diesel. Well, Jason Statham just being the general badass we've become accustomed to seeing him as, and liking liking the Transporter franchise and liking Fast and Furious franchise. It was actually really cool to see them kind of come together, even though it was an unofficial cameo, just because he didn't actually play the same character, but it was a very similar character, a little bit more sinister. Okay, a lot more sinister, but same level of badass. Definitely much more of a villain than Transporter. But as I said, there was plenty of really cool fight scenes, and of course the car scenes were way over the top, including one where Vin Diesel lifts a car, because apparently they forgot to pack a jack that day to get under the car. Um, it was actually really fun. I mean, as long as you don't look for a realistic movie, it was really fun. Um, Now, a lot of people were concerned, and as were the cast and crew, about how they were going to deal with Paul Walker's death. Because Paul Walker, if you don't know, died at the end of 2013 in the middle of filming for this movie. And there was a couple months hiatus after his death where they were not sure if they were going to finish the movie, or then they weren't sure how they were actually going to finish out his portion of the story, with him being one of the two main characters of the series. I mean, he's been in 6 of the 7 movies, so you want to make sure you send him out on a good note. And without revealing the ending, I have to say they actually did do a very good job of giving him and his character a very respectful way to go out. They did a very good job. They didn't. I don't want to go any further than that because I don't want to accidentally reveal anything. But the way that they handled his death and him no longer being in the series was much. It was better than I actually expected. They did an excellent job. And as far as the editing, because as I said, they did actually. They hadn't finished filming when he died. They replaced him in a couple scenes with his two brothers, and also some stunt doubles and some tricky camera work, which actually they did very good. Um, Most of the time, you can't tell that that it's not him. There was one scene at the very end where you're pretty sure it's not him because it doesn't look like him at all. I don't think they really tried very hard to hide it in that one. There was another scene in a garage where his back is to you, and even when he does speak, it kind of seems like it was kind of shoehorned in. Like they cut a bit of the audio from somewhere else and just put it in, just because obviously they hadn't finished filming, and his back, it was probably his brother or something. Then there was another scene with Tony Jaa. There was a fight that was shot largely in the dark, probably just to obscure the face, because CGI on a moving face probably would be very difficult. But they did do an excellent job. I do want to commend them on that. And if you like the Fast and Furious movies, definitely go see this movie right away, because I really do think this is one of the best ones of the series. I did really like the first one, so I think I still would give the first one the #1 spot, but this is definitely up there as one of the better ones of the series. So, tell me what you think in the comments down below, if you've seen this movie, or if you used to watch the Fast and Furious and it's just got a little too over the top for you, which is absolutely fair. I can understand that. But tell me what you think of, if you saw the movie, tell me how you felt about how they handled Paul Walker's death. And I am the Console Samurai, and I'll see you around.